We had some really contrasting snooker before the interval. Lengthiest frame, 29 minutes. Shortest frame, 8 minutes. Immediately after the match last night, I went into the arena to have a quick chat with Mark Allen. And he was saying to the table fitter, don't change the cloth. It's great as it is. But there are rules, unfortunately, and in this case, after 4 days, and for the start of the semi-finals, the rule is new cloth. And you have to say that on the vast majority of occasions, that's a good thing.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the cloths have been, I mean, even on the practice tables, I've been having a little hit, and the cloths on the practice tables are magnificent. I think generally they've been top quality this year. Slight mistake from Steve Maguire. He hasn't left anything into the right corner pocket, but there may be a red. Well, the red above the black, Judd Trump is having a good look at. But there is a red into the right centre. There's also a red up into the top right-hand corner pocket, the green pocket, as we look. He's having another look at this red. It's very tight, isn't it? And he feels it just goes, but going to be so precise here. Oh, well played.
One. He knew the cue ball wasn't going in off directly. I think he was concerned he might get a little flick off the red that was near it, though.
Very aggressive shot, though, wasn't it? A typical Judd Trump shot. And just look at the way the balls have spread. You can a little bit straight on this blue. I'm not sure, but he can get close to the next red. No, he can't. But he can put this into the right centre. Judge the cue ball off 2 cushions, and the black will be available into the bottom left-hand corner pocket. He's also on the straight red as well into the bottom right-hand corner pocket. So the balls are beautifully set. And of course that break of 97 in the last frame will certainly would have settled him down, made him feel a bit more confident.
Forty.
Heavy contact there, Phil. And it's just taking the pace out of cue ball. You could see Judd Trump just jump up straight away. Getting the cue ball cleaned. It's actually not too bad because it's on the left-hand side of the table for a left-hander. But just have a look at his reaction here. He jumps up. He knew contact straight away.
Maguire, pre-interval, had one particularly thumping kick as well. As we've said before this week, they don't crop up as regularly as they used to, but they've not been eliminated completely.
No, and I don't think these players, both of them, use that new time chalk, which has certainly been revolutionary in the game. Some players don't believe it, but I've been using it, and to be honest, I think it's eradicated a lot of the kicks in the game. Huge improvement.
22.
But I don't think either of these players use that chalk. Well, definitely, you see the triangle chalk that Judd Trump uses. And he's okay. Pot a good black. This red looks to be pretty tight into the right centre. He's okay.
23. $27. 28.
Still plenty of loose reds available. Try and get on the black here, maybe. Take a couple of these reds that are around underneath the black spot. Just to clear up the black area.
$40. 42.
Potting this red will release another red just above it into the right corner pocket. So no real more cannons here. He's plenty of points on the board. And it all came from that wonderful first shot, Phil. Shot that the red into the corner pocket. Looked very, very tight. But played it wonderfully. With lots of cue power. Split the reds. And was nicely on the blue. Very aggressive shot. Oh, he's got another kick. Would you believe it? At that time,
57.
just when he's about to win the frame, he's got another terrible contact on the red.
That's cruel. They always throw thick. This was horrible. What a reaction. Something you just can't legislate for. Even the world champion and world number one. And look at the table. Maguire could easily counter, and this would hurt Trump.
Well,
because he wasn't to blame.
Stephen Maguire will be well aware, if he can somehow pinch this frame, how damaging that could be to his opponent. And those kicks, they do hurt your confidence, particularly when you're faced with another shot like that where you have to roll the ball. You can't punch it, can't stun it. You have to rely on just dropping it in dead weight. It does affect your confidence, so, but it only will affect them should Stephen Maguire pinch the frame from this visit.
8.
Everyone's fallen victim to untimely kicks. Stephen Maguire, I recall, was in control against Ronnie O'Sullivan in the first round of the World Championship many moons ago. Ended up losing after a decider. A kick cost him then. But after that, he'll be kicking himself.
Yeah, got into the brown too much with the cue ball. Might be having a go at this red though. It's very tough. Cue ball be going close to the right middle.
13.
He played it nicely. Not top side of the blue, but still at the table. Good shot. have 3 cushions here. Try and get back around to the reds. Is it enough?
18.
Let's have a look at the body language. It's not enough, unfortunately. Needed to travel a good bit more. He'd be disappointed. He was in good position there.
Stephen Maguire, 18.
Played that well, though.
The demon that Trump is going to fight off is that he doesn't want an inner voice saying, this round should already be won. We know it should have been. He's got to banish that out of his mind. But it's so difficult to do.
Yeah, it was quite a simple shot Stephen Maguire played, but very effective. The fact that it's so tight to this top cushion, Judd Trump can't slide off the red left of the black because the other red is in the way on the way back to ball. He can't get the cue ball back towards behind the black because the cue ball is so tight to this top cushion. Such a simple little shot, but very, very effective. May take this red on up into the yellow pocket or even into the left centre. Forced into having a go here.
Wow.
Didn't expect cue ball into the middle pocket.
One of the ancillary benefits of that shot could have been knocking the pink safe, but he hasn't.
Yeah, and I suppose it could have been easier for Steve Maguire. Had the cue ball not gone into the middle pocket, it would have been in the middle of the table somewhere. But he still has this possible shot to nothing here. So Judd Trump got away with that, in effect. You may think he was a long way away from that pot, but I don't believe he went for it. I think he was playing a safety shot. Just didn't play it very well. Slightly hampered by the green, so may take this red down the right-hand side of the table now. He's gone back for the one into the left corner pocket, but it's a bit awkward, that one. This one down the right-hand side, it's pretty straightforward. And once again, a long way away from it. Got away with it though.
Very sensible. the table now for a counter-attack, looking a lot less friendly.
Yeah, I was hoping to take the 2 reds away from the cushion there in one shot, but didn't execute it properly, and now it's left a tricky red, but certainly potable for Judd Trump. A bit of pressure on this. He will be leaving a red should he miss. Oh, well played. Good shot. Nicely cued. And that should be framed now.
And if you've got any sense of sporting justice, you should be pleased about this, because it was only the kick, really, that prevented him from marching into a 3-2 lead.
6. 7.
Yeah, that's why I really feel that Stephen Maguire will be kicking himself for not making more of that opportunity. Right in amongst the reds there. Would have been a good time to really steal a frame. He had no right to win.
From 13 and left frame.
Stephen Maguire concedes, and so, after trailing 1-0 and 2-1, Judd Trump hits the front for the first time. He leads 3-2.
It's an open and shut case. Trusted Trader, sponsoring Daytime on ITV4.
TrustedTrader.com.
Sometimes we put off the important things, like helping to provide financial protection for your family if the worst should happen.
Welcome to Smart Insurance. You're speaking to Lisa. How may I help you?
Hi. Your advert for life insurance says I can arrange cover over the phone with no complicated forms.
Yes, that's right. As long as you're a UK resident, aged 18 to 64, you can apply for a benefit amount of £60,000 up to £750,000.
Great.
You won't need a medical or a blood test, just a few health and lifestyle questions to answer. I just need to get your age and smoker status.
I'm 32 and a non-smoker.
OK, if you choose £100,000 benefit amount, it's just £6.74 a month.
That's affordable and covers our mortgage.
We'll send you a free will kit with your policy. And as a thank you, you'll get back 10% of your first year's premiums. That's the smart cashback.
Take out a policy today to receive your free £75 Amazon gift card. So call Smart Insurance on 0800 880 7814 or visit smartinsurance.co.uk.
With all that's changed, you may be looking at different options for your financial future. If you're a homeowner 55 or over, one of those options might be a legal and general lifetime mortgage. Designed to last a lifetime, this loan secured against your home allows you to release money you may need. We know this is a big decision, so we have a team of specialist advisors who can help explain all the options available. Search Legal and General Lifetime Mortgage or call us today on 0808 301 4040.
Something doesn't smell right. Trusted Trader, sponsoring Daytime on ITV4.
TrustedTrader.com.
This isn't, by his standards, scintillating snooker from Judd Trump, but he'll be delighted that he's now in front. He's the world number one. He's the runaway world number one, over 700,000 points clear of his closest pursuer, Neil Robertson. Still zoning in on the 100 centuries in a season. Surely he's going to arrive at that figure either here or at the Crucible. It's been a marvellous campaign, but he wants more. One note about Trump's campaign: if he were to prevail today and therefore qualify for the £100,000 Coral Series bonus as the Coral Cup champion, he would actually eclipse his own single-season prize money record established last season.
He's had an incredible couple of seasons, hasn't he? He's not stopped yet. Bad break off from Stephen Maguire. Easy opener for Judd Trump, and he's off again. Couple of opportunities. A couple of reds left of the pack, or he's got a couple of reds around the black as well. I think 2 reds left of the pack will be his choice. Bigger target, of course. Could have done with a little bit more pace. He's still okay. I'll have to use the rest. Yeah, and effectively, if he wins today, Phil, he wins the bonus as well. So there's that little bit of added pressure on Judd Trump today.
Well, if you think about it, he could be playing what amounts to consecutive finals. This to win the Coral Cup. And if he were to succeed today, on Friday, he'd be playing for the Tour Championship itself.
Trump 4.
These mistakes are just wholly uncharacteristic.
Yeah, concentrating on the little cannon on that red and just took his eye off the pot. Shock to the system, those missed easy pots. No chance for Steve Maguire. We know how aggressive he is. Black into the corner. Cue ball 100 miles an hour into the pack. Split them all into the open. Oh, would you believe it?
Stephen Maguire
how unfortunate is that? Wow. I mean, you always take a chance when you hit the pack of reds. You know, maybe 12 or 13 reds in the pack, and there's always a chance that one may go in, but I mean, have a look at that pink going in there. 100 to 1 that shot.
I wouldn't say this to him at this precise moment, but at least he's not left an absolute certainty of an opener.
Doesn't like it, does he? He's going to play this one with a little bit of safety in mind. You were right, Phil, it wasn't straightforward. So no damage done.